Downtown Houston, Texas, one of the largest cities in the world. Take a look. You will be hard-pressed to find a building that Chuck Beckner didn't have a hand in. Chuck has been building high-rises and other heavy and complex steel structures for over 40 years. It started in the early 70s.
My senior year at Sam Houston State, I, of course, was majoring in business. I needed to work part-time to earn some spending money, so I ended up getting a job at Elkins Lake, working as what I called a field accountant, timekeeper for the company developing Elkins Lake. So on Saturdays and Sundays, I would go out and do the timekeeping for all the crews that had worked that week.
Chuck Beckner took his business education from the college on the hill to even greater heights.
I had an opportunity to go for work for Smith Erectors when I graduated, and it was a great learning experience. My first project out of college, I was involved in a 30-story building in downtown Houston.
Houston was growing, and Chuck Beckner received sound advice from two influential family members.
My father-in-law was, I had a great relationship with him, and he inspired me to be an entrepreneur, along with my uncle, who was a very successful entrepreneur. And having seen their success, and with the experience I learned, and with the great economy that Texas had at that time, I felt like it was a time to start my own company and give it a try.
In the 90s, Chuck saw opportunity in a struggling unit of the once great U.S. Steel. He ended up taking it private.
And at that time, it was the largest steel construction company in the United States. We acquired the business, took it private. We turned the business around. It became very profitable again. That basically gave me the opportunity to run a national business and learn a lot more about other sectors within the steel industry. I've been very successful in having partnerships in the last 20 years with my partners at Beckner and my partners at UNAMSCO, and the willingness to identify other talents to strengthen your skills will make you more successful in most cases than one person going it on their own, and that's been tremendous for me.
Chuck is a true chief executive. He pays attention to individual details, but he really does try to delegate responsibility, and he takes on a role of a visionary for the company, trying to anticipate trends and stay ahead of the gators.
Beckner is respected by those who know him for his admirable character, determination, and honorable reputation.
In construction, when you're dealing with buildings and the engineered designs of buildings, you're always thinking in the tangible about, say the steel or the actual structure or the nuts and bolts. When all that really doesn't make a difference, because none of that's going to build itself. So it's all about having good people on your team and having good leaders, like some of my bosses, and then Chuck Beckner.
He leads. I mean, there's some people tell you what to do. Chuck leads and gives you the opportunity to be a leader yourself. So I really appreciate that about him.
When Bearcats graduate and move on to the world and whatever discipline they choose, that they're starting with a great foundation, with an excellent education, and they can take those lessons learned from college and apply those to whatever industry or field of education they choose to move forward in.
Ladies and gentlemen, please recognize 2014 Sam Houston State University Distinguished Alumni recipient, Chuck Beckner.